know, homemakers can't do it all. We do get tired sometimes. We do make our to-do list too long sometimes.
We don't have no luxuries.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Janice. It is a beautiful, hot Wednesday afternoon. It's about to be afternoon now. And I have been wanting to deep clean, declutter, and clean this house for a while now. Ezzy just got over a cold. She still has a bit of a cough, so I want to just wipe down, clean up. I've already cleaned all the bedding and like pillowcases and the couches and all that good stuff, but I just kind of want to dust. I feel like the fans and just the baseboards and stuff like that need to be clean, but I also really just want to declutter this pantry, the fridge, and then go through and get rid of just clothes and shoes and whatnot that we don't wear, that we don't want anymore, and just kind of declutter the bedrooms, closets. My drawers can barely close. It's very annoying after I fold laundry trying to get my clothes in the drawers. So that just means it's time to get rid of some stuff. Most of it is just taking up space. Same with Ezzy. She grows so quickly. She's so long. I talk about it all the time, how she gets holes in her pants. So there's just so much stuff that I know for sure in her drawers and closets that can get decluttered. So that's what I want to spend this video doing. I'm not sure if it's going to be just one day. I'm pretty sure it's not. I do know that I want to tackle this pantry first and foremost. I spend most of my time in the kitchen, and the pantry is just not ideal. So I'm going to show you guys it before, and let's just get started. If you're new here, subscribe down below, and declutter, clean, do what you need to do while you watch this video. Before we even get started, let's make a coffee. Coffee. So here's the before. This is the top of the pantry. These aren't necessarily the issue. Like you see, we have everything is in containers and whatnot. There's just a few I need to refill. And then I have this little like Lazy Susan that has just some things I reach for. This has a lot of canned goods, which is fine. This is my little all-purpose cleaner, and then up there is just kind of stuff that I don't use often and like overstock. But down here is where the hot mess begins. So this shelf is fine. Again, containers. Here I don't exactly know. This is just like a bunch of extra. Like I said, I need to like refill my containers, just more flour and oats, and then down here same thing. There's like a bunch of containers back there, like Tupperwares, and all my teas, and this is like extra stuff. I have bins, and then down there is more appliances, which I think those are fine as well. But it's mainly like this situation and getting all this kind of more organized and filling into all the jars. So that's what we're gonna start with. I'm gonna probably take everything off of the shelf. We are taking a little breather as he has been bugging me all day. Literally, I feel like I've been pausing and breaking nonstop. And so she wants to make muffins. So we're gonna do a carrot cake, sourdough carrot cake muffins, which will be good for just, you know, the morning snack, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so we're gonna use sourdough discard, and she wants to help out, and we're gonna get started on that to have a break so she can stop bugging me. But we've made a lot of progress, even though it's only been in the kitchen. I kind of got out of hand, and I did the pantry, and then I started just rearranging back there, and I'm loving how it's looking so far. And I'll show you guys how it looked. I didn't film it because I literally got carried away. It was not in the plans of what I was doing today, but I'm very happy I did it. So yeah, let's get these muffins done. You gotta do it hard. So look at that crinkle. Yeah. Be careful, whatever you do. Good morning. Welcome to days and days later of this vlog.
Hi.
Excuse the AC, it's gonna turn off any second. But it is days and days later from the last time you saw my face, and that is because I did not declutter anything else. I have not gotten around to it. I didn't feel up to it. Right now I'm just cleaning up Ezzy's mess for breakfast. We just finished having breakfast and watching church. And now it's Sunday, obviously, watching church. My sister and brother-in-law are actually, should be pulling up any second to drop off my nieces because it is their 9-year anniversary, and they're going to have a little brunch situation, and they asked if we could watch the kids. So we're gonna have a little full house, as he's gonna be able to play with their cousins and whatnot. I'm just gonna have a very full day. Yesterday we spent the whole day at the beach. We got there like a little after 8, and we were there until a little after 4 p.m. It was a beautiful day. It was a lot of fun. We got in the water, we read books, we took naps, we did all the things. Just had a good time. We were trying to kind of get in the habit of going to the beach like every week at this point. I mean, we're not gonna go every week, but maybe every other week. We've gone the last 2 weeks though, and it's just a nice way to just relax, like to take one day out of the week to just do nothing, be outdoors, enjoy a relaxing day, and to kind of rejuvenate ourselves, because obviously the weeks are busy and sometimes you just really don't get around to just relaxing and doing nothing. And I feel like the beach is the perfect place to really do nothing, because even if I try to relax at home, things come up. I always end up cleaning something. I'm cooking food. It's like it's never really truly a day of relaxation. So being able to have that day at the beach is the best. If there's something that really forces you to relax and take a day of rest, do it. But anyway, so I'm just cleaning up, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of the after of the pantry. I'm gonna show you, we did a little bit of zhuzhing up our cabinetry. We just put on new pulls for the cabinets in the kitchen, and I like it much better. And I moved things around a little bit because that's my personality trait. I literally can't keep things one way. I always switch things around. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I love just refreshing my space without always buying new things. not always having to buy new things, but sometimes just switching things around, putting new things out, shopping your own home, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna show you guys what we came up with, but that's all we have. I don't know what we're gonna get into today. I'm gonna have Gia, and so it's gonna be a little bit more hands-on than if it was just Jade and Seda, because obviously they will all just be upstairs running around and playing. But Gia, I have to feed her and just make sure she's not putting any of the small toys in her mouth and all those kinds of things. So
Time to go,
let's
TikTok,
just get this day going.
Look at
I know she's playing with the... Gia, what are you doing over there? What you trying to eat over there?
Look at
Be careful with socks on.
I want to try that.
Go ahead and plan out my meals for the week. I'm really not going to do anything crazy. I just need to do some dinners. I'm going to make my list and then place my pickup order.
Girls are having lunch now.
Ow.
Sandwiches and fruit and water.
Cheese again.
While I have you guys here, might as well show you what I did with this pantry. So this is the after. Down there still on my appliance kind of stuff, but are you guys okay in there? I ended up using my little baskets. This one's like more of a snack basket. This one has like pastas and grains in there. Down here has my tea. That bin is like my baking bin, so it has flours and cacao powder and stuff like that. This one's kind of like an overflow of random things like chia seeds and some like supplement kind of things and whatever. This one has all my oils and condiment type things. Here I have all the canned goods. I put them in these little bins with lids. Has tuna, and this one has like all the almond butters and peanut butters, stuff like that. And then up here, I just still have all my glass containers. I just kind of organize them a little better. Same with my other glass containers here. And yeah, so that's kind of what we did there. Up there is still pretty much the same as well. You playing? You playing? So I kind of rearranged a few things over here. Mainly just I switched out this photo. I used to have my cutting boards right here, but I switched it to put that to kind of make this look, so it looks a little bit simpler and cleaner, I feel, brighter. What are you doing? And then over in here, as you see, if you can even notice, I switched out the handles and we put the matte black handle pulls on, and I feel like it just looks a bit nicer because they were that like silver kind of color. So switched them all out this morning. I think it looks really good. And then I just switched out the countertops, which I'm really excited about because I ended up putting my Our Place little air fryer / oven thing up there. I feel like that made this space look a lot just cleaner and more room, like I can actually have counter space to prep. And then I just decided to move the cutting boards here and just display some of my like pantry goods, since my cute little jars are always in the pantry and you never see them. Then I moved my fruit bowl over here. That stuff's the same. Have my photo, my slow down frame there. and then my toaster and kettle here. And I just feel like the wires are cleaner. Everything just looks cleaner and nicer. And then, yeah. And then I moved, I had, what else did I have right here? Oh, I had like a little storage box thing in this corner. I kind of moved that out of the way, just put one of my little books that I thrifted there, and then one of the espresso machines is still there. I moved the espresso machine that I had here, and I just put it in storage, like in one of the closets, because I just wanted to free up that space. We have so many espresso machines out everywhere. So yeah, and that's kind of the update on what I did. I organized a lot. Like I moved just like all of my kind of parchment paper, wrap, plastic wrap, muffin stuff there. It used to be in there, but it used to drive me absolutely insane. And these drawers have kind of all been pretty organized from the last time I did it, so I didn't need to organize all this stuff. So that worked out and everything just came together, so happy. Just finished getting things cleaned up, giving Ezzy dinner, getting cleaned up myself, ready for bed, and it actually hasn't even been a long day. It was a cute day, I must say. Me and Gia bonded all day today. She was attached at the hip, which was sweet, and it's just been so long since I've cared for a little baby, even though she's 1 now. She's not so much a baby, but she's still the baby. It was just nice to like be in that mothering stage, like reminiscing. It was just sweet. But anywho, it's 7:45. I'm just going to watch a few YouTube videos that I've been meaning to watch pretty much all day. And then I'm going to end the night reading. I'm actually reading Malibu Rising right now by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And I am more than halfway through it. So I want to get this done. Our book club book is Before We Were Strangers. I believe that's what it's called. I can't think of the author. I'll put it up on the screen if I don't get too lazy while I'm editing. So I want to get to that because we're meeting August 7th to discuss that book. So I have about a week to read that, which is plenty of time. But I just want to get through this book first because I had already started it before our book club decided on our book. So I'm excited to get into that next book. I've heard good things about it. And yeah, that's the plans for the rest of the evening. I'm probably going to take this vlog into tomorrow just because I do want to actually finish the decluttering that I said I was going to do. But I'm going to, you know, homemakers can't do it all. We do get tired sometimes. We do make our to-do list too long sometimes. And I just realized I need to simmer down. And so I think I'm just going to start with Ezzy's room tomorrow and just get rid of things that she no longer needs, no longer wears, that doesn't fit her. And we're just going to start there, and I'll include that in this vlog. And then we'll just slowly go through the whole home and declutter all the areas, and I'll just add those into different vlogs as we go along as that happens. I do not want to make myself, for the sake of a video, declutter this whole house because I just do not have the capacity to do it. So decluttering fail today, or in this vlog, but we did some, and I'm really happy with the kitchen. Everything's been flowing so nicely since I did it, and that's what I'm looking forward to having happen throughout the rest of this place. But anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good night.
enough cereal because that was too much cereal.
Good afternoon. It is Monday and I'm really having my first cup of coffee, which I'm not mad at. I'm kind of getting into the groove of just having late coffees. It's kind of like my first coffee is my afternoon pick-me-up, so you know, why not? It is almost 1:45. I have had a very slow go eat. Go eat your food that you begged for. Go away. Go. We've had a very slow morning. I was up at about 5:30. I spent some time with the Lord and read my Bible, had some devotional time, and then after that I spent a little quiet time reading the book that I finished this morning. I was very happy about that. It was called, it was Malibu Rising. Pretty popular. I think, what is her name? Jenkins Reid. I can't think of her first name right now, but finished it. It was a really good book. Different because it wasn't like a highly like romantic. It wasn't really a romance novel, but it was good. I love how it was written. It was just very intriguing. It took me a while, if I'm honest, to get into it through the first few pages, and I think it was because I was getting accustomed to the writing style. But after I did, I really enjoyed the book, and I thought it was written very well, and it was a bit different than what I was expecting, but I kind of went into it blind just based off of people just saying it was really good, so I didn't even know what it really was going to be about. I assumed it was a romance, which it was not really, but good book, recommend. I'll give it 3.5 out of 5 stars probably, and not because the book wasn't good, just because it's not my usual style of a book, but it still was a good read. Now we're on to Before We Were Strangers, and that one is the book I am currently reading. I started it this morning. There's so much going on. I feel like there's so much noise outside. But so Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino. This is another book I heard a lot of good things about. The book kind of like, it doesn't really reveal much of what it's about, except that it's like a second chance romance. And it kind of basically talks about two people that lost touch, and I guess they're going to try to figure out how they're going to reconnect, rekindle, what happened to make them lose touch in the first place, that kind of thing. But I literally just started. I'm only, what page am I on? 21. So literally just started it, and I'm gonna spend some time reading that. That's kind of what I've been doing. We cleaned up this morning. I had to clean upstairs. Guys, ever since the beach on Saturday, it's now Monday, ever since the beach on Saturday, I have been still feeling sand when I walk, and I know it's because of my hair. I'm literally waking up with sand on my pillow. I washed my hair, I've scrubbed my hair, I've done it all, and there's still sand from me being destroyed by a wave. I'll insert a clip of the wave that like tried to take me out. Well, it didn't try, it did take me out. Nonetheless, the beach was a lot of fun, but it definitely destroyed my life. And so I had sand everywhere. Like, I spent so much time in the shower trying to get sand out of every nook and cranny, and it was just a hot mess, honestly. So I've still been finding sand in my hair, and so I feel like if it's falling out of my hair, I end up stepping on it, and I'm vacuuming like 50,000 times a day because I hate feeling things under my feet. And so yeah, so it was just a lot of cleaning. I had a few dishes to wash from last night, and just vacuuming, mopping, making breakfast this morning. I had a very nice breakfast. I've been trying to get back to just eating a significant breakfast in the morning, having it along with some orange juice, because I think I might be low in vitamin C, and if I'm not low in it, I have a harder time absorbing it. So I just have to take in more than the average person. But I'm just like, I'm gonna share as I figure out, because I've been searching for some kind of supplement that's high in minerals like magnesium, iron, copper. Like, I'm just trying to find things that are more mineral based as opposed to vitamin and like macronutrient based. I just feel like it's so hard, and I feel like that's why so many people are deficient in these minerals that nobody talks about, because we're focused on vitamins and macronutrients, proteins and carbs and all the things, and fiber. And I'm just really trying to dig deeper, because those are not my issues, and I'm just really intrigued and interested right now, and I want to find a really high quality supplement. I want it to be from Whole Foods. I want it to be natural, and I don't want any added nonsense in it, and I want it to be mineral based, not vitamin based. So a lot of things have minerals, but they're like the basic minerals that I feel like are everywhere. I'm really focused on trying to get copper into my diet. Copper is the main one I'm focused on, because I just listened to a podcast recently that my sister sent me, shout out to her. It was basically talking about infertility issues and how we don't need to go to these special doctors and infertility treatments and all this stuff. He was saying most likely, just the same as animals, that if you are struggling with infertility, you probably have a deficiency in copper. And copper, like, it plays such a vital role in your body and in your body's ability to absorb and utilize other minerals and other vitamins. So it's like this whole thing I listen to. I'll link that podcast down below if anybody's interested. If anybody's struggling with infertility, highly recommend. And I'm really on a mission right now. But I wanted to kind of like share, I feel like I'm rambling on, but at least this isn't like my intro. a bit of July, like kind of a July recap, life update. I feel like most of this month is July 31st, so it's the last day of the month. We're entering August, and I'm gonna get back to my regular vlogging every other day or so. And July, I did not start. I started vlogging in the beginning of July because one of the last vlogs you guys saw was on the 4th of July when we went to the beach. After the 4th of July, I did not start vlogging again until last week. So I spent most of July without my camera, without vlogging what we did. And Ezzy's birthday was the 6th of July, and we went to Knott's Berry Farm. I shared that with you guys in a previous vlog when we were prepping and trying to buy tickets and all that stuff. We had a really good time. My parents came, my niece came, and we just had a nice day.
I forgot to show the card that I got from Kipsy. The picture!
Oh, the picture. We bought a picture of us on the log ride, and it was so funny. Ezzy was in the front, and the only reason she was up there was because I needed to be able to hold her. And Nathan didn't want to sit in the front because he didn't want to get sprayed with the water, because the front gets like the most wet. And so my little baby, she was up in the front, and you know, it gets, if you've been on the log ride, you live in California, you've been in Knott's Berry Farm, you gotta go closer, baby, they probably can't see it. Then you know the log ride inside there gets really dark, and there's people. And so my poor baby, she got, at one point she kind of was saying she was scared, and I was like, okay, it's okay, I'm right here. Yeah, so she was a bit scared, but she was a trooper. She did really good. I started getting nervous.
I did like the slide button.
Yeah, the drop. I started getting nervous when we were getting closer to that because she was already kind of, she did good. She wasn't scared. She wasn't crying. She just kind of admitted that she was a little scared. And I was like, okay, I'm right here. You know, she was fine. But I started getting nervous for the drop coming because I know the drop is droppier than you'd expect on a ride that doesn't have any seatbelts. So she looked a little scared, and I always duck. I'm always like the hold my stomach duck kind of person. But here's the photo. Ezzy's in the front. I'm behind her. You can't even see me. And then there's Nathan cheesing for the world.
That was so not bad. I did not like that.
She got off and she said she didn't really like it. But most of the time we spent the day in Camp Snoopy. We did venture a little bit. My parents had her and my niece, and me and Nathan rode a few rides that were more for, you know, older kids / adults. And it wasn't too hot. There was a nice breeze going on. It was just a nice, it actually ended up getting cold before we left. Very cold actually. But it ended up being a really nice day. We had fun. We got a lot of eating in, and ices and margaritas and pizza and Panda Express. And we did the, highly recommended, by the way, if you go to Knott's, they have a like a meal plan kind of thing where you can, like, it's the ticket and then eating the whole day at the park combined. And so you get a wristband, and then they list certain restaurants that you can eat at, what you can get from those restaurants, and then it's like every 2 hours, I believe, you can eat what you want. And it was really nice. Like we weren't even hungry. We were just eating just because we could. And that, I was just really happy we ended up getting that deal and doing that. Next time we want to get another one because they have ones where you can add dessert on and drinks and stuff like that. So that's good to know because we live very close to Knott's, so it's somewhere that I would like for us to, you know, frequent a little bit more often. But so July 6th, Ezzy's birthday, was a lot of fun. And then the rest of the month was like, it was just a weird month, honestly. It's like I can't even recall what we did, but it was so busy. This month is everybody's birthday. We have Ezzy's, we have the 4th of July, we have my niece's, my niece Stella, hers is July 18th. Then we have my niece Gia, hers is on the same day as my husband's, which is July 20th. So Nathan's birthday was July 20th. I think I might have shared it, or I might not, but we ended up getting sick the week of Nathan's birthday. So his birthday fell on a Thursday. That Tuesday, she started complaining about having a sore throat. And from there, the next day, she was full on sick. She had a fever. She was moping and laying around, no energy. She didn't want to do anything. She didn't want to eat. And then halfway through Wednesday, I started feeling a little weird, but it only lasted Wednesday, and then Thursday I woke up fine. But it was just, we were sick that week. So let me back up. The weekend before, we did celebrate Nathan's birthday, because on that Friday, the Friday before the 18th, which is my niece's birthday, they went to the Long Beach Aquarium. And so just because everybody's birthday's so close and I didn't know what Nathan wanted to do, which I'm very happy we did that since we ended up sick on his birthday. But we decided, me and Nate, that since my parents were fine with taking Ezzy to the aquarium with them to celebrate my niece's birthday, me and Nate took that day. We dropped her off with my parents in Long Beach, and then we spent the day in Long Beach while she was at the aquarium. And we went and we just ate at Yard House. We rode the like electric scooters that they have on the streets that you can kind of just swipe your card and ride around, which was a lot of fun.
Super extra, bro.
It was my first time doing that, and we were being kids, honestly. So that was a lot of fun, because they have like this whole downtown Long Beach area that's near the aquarium, and it's just restaurants and bars and all kinds of stuff. And so they have this like funnel cake dessert spot. We stopped there. We got funnel cakes and churros. They had a live band out there, so we kind of listened and sang. A nice day. So that's what we did.
I had a churro at my birthday.
You had a who?
Churro.
Yeah, you did have a churro at Knott's Berry Farm. The week, like I said, that next week we were kind of under the weather, and then the weekend of Nate's birthday, so on the 22nd, we went to the beach again. And we probably should have waited a bit, but we did go. It got a little bit too cold towards the evening, and we stayed longer than I was expecting. And it was a really nice day. It ended up getting pretty warm. Her and Nathan got in the water. We stayed out there for a while, longer than expected, because it got later. And then we had dinner out there overlooking the water. It was a nice restaurant that we've actually been to a couple times that we really like. But it was too cold for her. She got super congested all over again, even though her congestion never really was gone. And so she was coughing a lot, and that night she had cough attacks all night. So that wasn't really the smartest. We kind of pushed the gun, trying to get out too early. But nonetheless, that day we spent celebrating Nathan's birthday that Saturday at Laguna Beach, and we had a nice time. So this weekend that just passed, we spent Saturday at the beach, which was lovely. Like I said, we've been trying to go to the beach a whole lot. We went to Newport again. We got out really early. We were there a little after 8 a.m. Found free parking very close to the water. We set up. We were there for like 8 hours, and it was just lovely, honestly. And got wet and enjoyed, took naps, read books, got breakfast burritos, had coffee. It was just a really nice time, had a lot of fun. So that's kind of the main points of July. So here we are, Monday, last day in July, trying to just get back into routine after being sick and all this crazy month of birthdays, and just kind of getting back to like calmer days. But all good things. We've had fun. But I just wanted to catch you guys up because I didn't catch you up in my last vlog, which is probably why that vlog's going up after this video, even though it was filmed before it. I'm about to get settled. I still plan on trying to go through Ezzy's clothes later today, so wish me luck that this coffee helps. This latte helps give me a little bit of afternoon pick-me-up to do those things. That's what's on the agenda. But happy Monday. Mondays always make me feel good getting started for the week. Hopefully I can do some baking today. I have my sourdough starter, trying to get active. And
High.
Cheers. Finally getting to these drawers. It is almost 6 o'clock. Ezzy is downstairs eating dinner, and I just wanted to come up and just start getting rid of some things I know she can get rid of. So it's been such a lazy day. I made pasta. That's what else I forgot to share. I hosted a little friends dinner on Friday evening. My friend and her fiance came over, and I made homemade pasta, and we had baguettes, and I made a Greek salad, and we just had a nice time. She brought her daughter, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of leftover pasta because I made a lot of pasta. I just wanted to make sure there was enough for everyone. And so, Ezzy hasn't had any yet. Nathan and I have been kind of eating it for lunches. So I just decided that she can have some of that for dinner, and I think Nathan wants that for dinner as well because it's really good. I need to share it with you guys because the like creamy garlic sauce that I make is pretty good, I must say. My mom actually got this. She hasn't worn it yet. It's this cute little set. She has a shirt, the same shirt I got, but it's the organic line that Walmart is starting to have, and it's from the brand Easy Peasy. It's really, really cute and inexpensive for organic kids clothing. But my parents got her this cute little set in this green color. It's really pretty. And I got her a little while back, a few months back. This one, it's in like a cream beige color. Super cute if you guys haven't checked out Walmart for that brand yet. Clothes, and this is what we have here. Is just more like her play stuff, so it's like her sports shorts and t-shirts, and then like I only kept 2 of her leggings that had holes that she can just run around in. These are all her shirts that are good, and most of those I got maybe a couple months ago actually. These are sets. Her shirt for this is and needs to be washed. A lot of her clothes actually still needs to be washed, so. And then these are like shorts, and then I'm going to put any leggings that she's still wearing here. But we have to go through like I said, and washed her clothes because she does have some in that hamper there. I don't know why it got so dark. Anywho, and then up here is just pajamas. So underwear are in this little thingamajigger. Socks, which she needs to buy more. Nathan, actually, I just bought her these. There's probably a bunch in the dirty clothes as well. There's one random one, but we just got rid of a lot of her socks because they had holes in them, because I don't know why she's getting holes in everything. And then these are like the pajamas that still fit and that are well. I got rid of a lot of the ones that she just had that are just too small for her. And these are just bathing suits. These are just bathing suits over here. Most of these are new as well. She can fit all of those. She's been wearing those this summer. And then these are some shorts that technically still fit her, but that they're short, you know, but they're just things that can be used under her dresses, under skirts. As just
I climbed up here on this.
good job. So that she could wear under dresses, skirts, stuff like that. So I just kept those. Closet is here. We just need to go shopping because this is pretty much all she has as far as like pants and jeans that are still okay, but these are going to be on their way to being too short as well. These are all her dresses that are still good. More dresses. This is another jumpsuit, and then all back here it's like sweaters, so it's nothing she's wearing now. So it's like basically this is all she's wearing right now during these warm, hot days, and the rest is stuff that she can still fit for winter, hopefully. This, questionable, she probably can't fit that. Here are the clothes we're getting rid of. So this is the pile that's trash, like nobody's taking that. And then this is the pile that I'm going to see if my niece will want any of these. So I'm going to take it to my youngest sister, and so she can go through it. I'm sure there's some things she can use for Stella.
But this is for Stella.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll want that jean jacket. It's in perfect condition. You're just too long for it. Hey guys, so we kind of took a little breather because I just got this idea to look online to see if there's like a free online hearing test, because me and Nathan, I've kind of been more so like, why do I feel like you can't hear me? Speaking of this one, it's like, I feel like the last few days there's been a lot of what did you say? And I'm like, you can't hear me? Like in shock, like not understanding why she can't hear me. And so today I was thinking like we should probably take her to the doctor, because obviously you guys know she just got finished being sick. She still has a bit of congestion. You can hear it, like she's kind of still nasally when she talks, right? Say hi to the people so they can hear you.
Hi.
She's still nasally. She still wakes up, like she still has a little bit of snoring when she sleeps, and she doesn't usually snore, so that's obviously a key sign that she still has congestion. She's kind of waking up crusty still, nose, her eyes, which her eyes aren't usually crusty, as weird as it is. I know people deal with, you know, just the eye boogers, but she doesn't usually get stuff like that. So the fact that she's been waking up with that lets me know that she still like has kind of like fluid, you know, kind of situation. But today it kind of clicked, like I feel like I'm gonna look it up. And so I looked up right now, just like if, you know, with congestion, is there ever any like hearing loss? And it said, yeah, like if you have any kind of severe congestion or just fluid that gets into a certain tube in your ear, it can cause muffled hearing. And it says it can last from a few days to a few weeks. And so it says it's usually temporary. And I feel like that's what's going on, because I was like, I know I'm not crazy. Like the amount of times she's saying, and what did you say? Or just not responding at all. And I'm like, what is going on? And then Nathan agreed, like, yeah, no, you're not tripping. Like, it's like, it seems she's a little off in the hearing department. So I'm glad I looked that up, and kind of gave me peace of mind to know that that's probably what's going on, especially since, like I said, she is still congested. So I need to get back because the last few nights she's been better. Like I haven't even considered her sick or anything. So baby, I can't talk to the people when you're playing the guitar. So I haven't had the humidifier going or anything. So I'm gonna turn that back on and have that going while she's sleeping, just to help just get rid of any extra congestion she has going on, because she was the most congested she's ever been. Like it was pretty, I don't want to say severe, but I would say severe. Like I said, she had to like throw up a lot of fluids because she doesn't understand the concept of spitting it out, so her body forces it out. And I just felt like that was happening a lot more often. She had way more coughing than usual, just from having, like, she had the wet, what they call it, the productive wet cough, because you could tell it was coughs that was trying to get rid of all that extra mucus. So it was like, it was pretty significant from like what she's had in the past. So it would make sense if, because of that extra mucus, maybe having a lot more congestion this time around, that it did end up having a little situation with her ears. But she said there hasn't been any ear pain or anything like that. Hopefully we'll be
I'm a rock star.
But anyway, I think we're gonna end off this vlog here. It's been 3 days that we've been filming. I feel like I still didn't do all the decluttering and whatnot that I wanted to do and that I planned for this video. Honestly, this was very much not decluttering in a way, but you know, we got rid of Ezzy's stuff. The kitchen's good, Ezzy's room and clothing is good, so at least I know when I need to kind of go pick up some stuff what she actually needs, and not assuming what I see in her drawers and closet is accurate, I guess. And yeah, so like I said earlier, we'll go along, I'll add some decluttering throughout whenever I do them throughout the rest of the house, and I'll include that in the vlogs to come. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming along with me and listening to my rants. I feel like there was a lot of talking in this vlog, but I just had a lot to update since I've been kind of gone in July. But if you're new here, subscribe down below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I always have those links down below as well. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. You want to say bye? You want to play them a song before we go?
Huh?
You want to play them a song before we go?
We're going where?
Before we say bye to the camera. I'm going to turn it off. Do you want to play a song for them before we turn the camera off?
Oh, yeah.
Come back.
I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. You rockin' every day. You rockin' every day. There's a rock there. You rockin' say, rockin' every day. You're a rock star.
Yeah! Rock star. High five. Good job, my girl. Bye, guys.